and paste a million times before, but there's something in the Microsoft Office products that a lot of people aren't familiar with, and I want to show you why you have a little advantage if you're doing this in a Microsoft Office product. Cut, copy, and paste actually has 4 steps, and when you learn the 4 steps, you'll realize that it's going to work the exact same in any program in your computer. Just follow the steps in order and you'll do it perfectly every single time. Here's the 4 steps. The first thing you're going to do is you're actually going to select the information you want to cut or copy. And the next thing is you're going to want to choose cut or copy. Now let's talk about the difference. If you cut something, you're actually removing it from where it is and you're going to be able to put it somewhere else. When you do this, the information is going to go to a holding place in your computer called the clipboard. There is one clipboard for the whole computer, not one per program. Your clipboard, you're going to see, is going to hold 24 separate items. So I'll show you how to turn it on once I go through these steps here so you can see how it works. Step 3, you're going to click the mouse anywhere in the computer you want to put your selection. It does not say you have to put it here in Word, and it does not say you have to put it in this particular document. It could be a website you're creating, or if you want to put it over in an email. But wherever you click the mouse in the computer, that's where you're going to be able to paste it in. And the last thing is your paste. Let me just mention the clipboard real quick. Over here is your clipboard grouping. Here is a way to access your cut, copy, and paste options. I want you to notice there's an arrow on the bottom right of clipboard. This is the actual clipboard itself that you're going to see. Your clipboard will hold 24 separate items, so you'll actually be able to collect multiple items and then paste in the ones you want. Remember step 4 said to paste? Well, if you right-click and paste or use this paste, you'll always paste the last thing that you put on the clipboard. If you're trying to paste something specific from the clipboard, paste it by clicking on that particular selection from the clipboard here. Now let me just say that only the Microsoft Office products have the ability to turn on this clipboard and pick and choose what you'd like to pull in. So if you're working in some other program in your computer, you can do cut, copy, and paste, but you can only paste one thing at a time. Let's go ahead and do this exercise so you can see how the 4 steps work. We've got 2 paragraphs here. We've got thank you for inquiring about a Burke listing, and also by realizing our goal right here. And I'd like to switch these. The first thing I'm going to do is select the information I want to cut or copy. So you can see that I've got this selected, and I'm going to actually cut because I want to remove it from where it is. Now to cut, I can right-click anywhere in the highlighted area and notice that my option is here, or I showed you earlier you can cut right up here. Either one is going to work fine. I'll go ahead and choose cut. Notice it's gone from my document, but it's on the clipboard. Now even if you're not showing the clipboard, it's still there. So step 3 is I'm going to click my mouse where I want to put it. I'm going to put it underneath Dear Mrs. Lee right here. And notice that I can right click and I can paste, or I can go up here and paste, either one. Now remember what I said a few moments ago, that if you right click and paste, it's always going to let you paste the last thing you put on the clipboard. If I want something specific, I'm going to click on it from the clipboard like I'm doing right now. And see how it just appeared? So just remember that you can always paste from the clipboard or by right-clicking and choosing paste. I want to show you one other thing that you could have done in a situation like this. Sometimes you're going to hear some terminology like move. People will say, I'm going to move that selection. This is what they're talking about. If I had this selected, I could just click right in the highlighted area and drag up to where I'd like to drop it off, and there it is. And that's the same end result as cut and paste. Notice it did not go on the clipboard when you do that, so if you don't have a need for it to go on the clipboard, that's fine. The trick for copy, just so you'll know, is as long as you're holding the control key and you do the exact same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure I have this selected. I'm going to hold control, click anywhere in my selection, and notice when I drag down, I'll just go way down to the bottom here, that when I let go, that's where it's going to be. So just know that those are options as well. That's how you cut, copy, and paste. Now that you have that down pat, let's go over to section 4 and really get going on some of these character formatting options.
Hi, I'm Molly. Thanks for watching. If you need additional Microsoft Office 2016 training, check out our multi-hour training courses for Office 2016. Click the Learn More button on the left, and I'll see you next week with additional videos.